Well, welcome to driving in Florida. There's scenic drives, and then there's drawbridges.
Good morning, sports fans. Well, we're on the road again. And my goal today is to take a tiger by the tail. So we're heading south. Here we're on the west coast. About to go over that Sunshine Bridge. So I think what we'll do is we'll just hold on a little bit and I'll get back with you a little further down the road. Hang in there, sports fans. Here we go. Could find a tiger by the tail. Maybe. All right, we're gonna go in here and take a look around. Look around this area, see what's going on.
Well, this is big cat habitat. Exotic animals. This place is filling up. The parking lot's filling up fast. A little bit about the place. Founder and president, chief executive officer is Kay Rozier. She's an 8th generation animal trainer from one of England's most respected families of animal trainers. When Kay was 14, her family moved from England to a town of Waterford, Pennsylvania. Kay says, "We do not breed, sell, nor trade cats. We have neutered all of our male cats, or house them separately to ensure no accidents. We have successfully managed more than 100 exotic cats with no accidents. We've done that for over a decade or more." Yeah, I do believe this is Buck. Buck's a famous bear. He's been in a couple movies. Big cat habitat, rescuing and sanctuary. Kay Rozier started the Big Cat Habitat and Gulf Coast Sanctuary in 1987 to rehabilitate big cats that were abandoned and mistreated by their owners. She comes from a family who have been associated with wildlife and had a circus background. Kay herself has more than 30 years experience with working with wildlife. Kay's experience and inclination prompted her to start this nonprofit to rescue exotic and domestic animals and birds. Kay, with her son, other family members, staff, and dedicated volunteers, manage this wildlife sanctuary. The Big Cat Habitat provides a safe home and environment for wildlife and educate its visitors about these animals to foster appreciation and care for animals and preserve their habitat. Big Cat Habitat has various animals and birds, both exotic and domestic, as residents. These animals and birds have come here either because someone abandoned them or their owners were unable to take care of them. I don't trust these guys. There's a lot of controversy about this. PETA is involved. Now, I'm not a big PETA fan, but I'm not going to take sides on this issue. I do believe these people rescued animals, and I'm not sure what would have happened to them had they not done so. Would they have been euthanized? Hard to tell. How would they have been taken care of? Put up for adoption? Who's going to adopt them? A lot of controversy, and it's too bad. What I would like to see, I think would be helpful, if somehow they could acquire more land and provide, other than cages, an area that these animals could roam in for. They could come back to feed at the cages and sleep at night, but to roam where they could run and play. I've seen some safaris, again, PETA is not for those either, but where animals can roam freely. I know it's expensive to get the land and fence it in and so forth, but it would be nice to see these animals with more room. They have a habitat, but it looks to me like it could be better. Again, that's expensive, and this is a non-profit organization. This looks like some of my friends here. Yeah, I know him. I think I had lunch with him. Hard to film here in some of the cages because of the lighting. Very difficult. We all have somebody that this guy reminds you of. Pretty good sized boys there. Hard to film between the bars and the fences. They treat these animals well, and it is a place where you can get good close-up look. Some of the tigers and lions, you're only a couple of feet away from them. Double fenced, of course. I just wish the habitat that they lived in was a little larger. believe that's Jerome. These two were playing. I do believe it's siblings. Beautiful cats. And what do you do on a hot day? You try to cool off. Well, this is evidently not a white Bengal tiger. He's a Bengal tiger, but he's not white. Little piece of beef there. Putty cat likes to be high. Those markings are like fingerprints. No two are the same. Yes, that's a zebra in there with the ponies. And this poor guy, he's had an eye problem, serious eye problem with one of his eyes. And you can see the one eye there, the right eye. They have run up vet costs so far of over $25,000 on that eye. And it's done no good at all. Still playing. Just kidding. Just kidding. I was just kidding. Bird show. Wasn't a bad little show. Had 4 birds out here. Explained each species to you. This is the Big Cat Show, but you're not allowed to film that. This is a Florida panther, and they're endangered. Well, I think it's time we head home. Over the Sunshine Bridge, and away we go.
Well, that was the Big Cat Habitat, Sarasota. Kind of looks like a zoo, and I guess it is partly a zoo. Those are rescue animals. They rescue animals, take them in, and feed them and care for them, train them a little. But they're animals that nobody else can have or take. So they've really done a good job of saving these animals. A little expensive to get in there. It's $25 a person. Little less for kids, of course. But a little expensive. But when you think about what they're doing, they're feeding and caring for these animals. It got me that the one animal, a camel, it's got a bad eye. Really, a really bad eye. And the vet bills on that camel so far have amounted to $25,000. And the eye is still rather bad. So rather than put the animal continually through that medical procedures, they're just kind of let it go and let it play itself out like nature would do. But that's how much they care about and want to take care of these animals. So, how was it? Well, loaded today. I was really surprised how many people were there. They opened at noon, and it was jammed right away. And it just stayed that way. I stayed for 2 shows. One I could film. The second one, the Tigers and Lions Big Cats show, you're not allowed to film those. Too bad I didn't have my cell phone with me. I could have shot some pictures anyway, some still shots, but no video. Also, today you couldn't get into the Lions. I call it Lion Row. It's a row inside that you walk down, and there's lions on both sides. And for some reason that was closed today. I don't know why. That was a little disappointing. But the cats are doing their thing today. So for $25, you know, I donated to a good cause. If you got kids, and I don't mean babies. I've seen people there with babies and 1-year-olds and 2-year-olds. They don't like sitting there through the shows. It's just not a very good deal for them. So, as far as your kids go, you get above maybe 5 and so on up, they get a kick out of it. And the place was loaded with them. Now they serve food in there, and I got a little hungry after the first show. But when I seen the food line, I said no. So my advice would be eat before the shows, because after the shows you're gonna have a hard time getting up there, and you'll probably never get a picnic table, place to sit down. So there you have it. Big Cat Habitat. I did not get a hold of the tiger's tail, and I wouldn't want to try. Okay, fans, see you down the road.